Alright, let's get this idiot transformed. So what you want to do first of all is you want to take this backpack, untab it, fold it out, rotate it out, and there we go. Then what you want to do with the next thing is you want to rotate this around, get this all the way around like so, get it around like so, just the same thing basically what you do with Ratchet. And after that you take the chest here and you unplug it from back there. You rotate this down, you rotate this in, and then obviously this black piece is gonna be in that gappy there. And that is that for now until we come back later. Because now what you want to do is you actually want to untab it here at that joint right there. So this one right here, you want to untab it. Then you want to rotate this in, and then this tab here on the side is gonna get into that slot right there. So bend this a little bit, rotate it in, and tab it together like so. Rotate this like so, and then this tab here is gonna slide straight into that slot right there. So let's just put that in there as well. Do the same thing on the other side. So rotate this a little bit in order to tab that in, or rotate this, or okay, then don't. I didn't want you to come undone, my friend. And then obviously take that, tab that bad boy in there, and then take the top here and just close the bad boy back up like so. The one thing that I do know is the fact that there's a... Did you just come undone? You did? But there are tabs in here that are just gonna be slotted in there, just here on the side as well. So then what you want to do is you want to rotate the waist around, and then after that you want to take the knee pad here and rotate it up, or rotate the knee pad up as well. And then, oh wait, no, I don't think actually you rotate the waist. I think you rotate the inner legs instead. You rotate this. Maybe it's both actually. We're gonna do both. We're gonna rotate the waist, but we're gonna do both. I get a little bit confused sometimes. My apologies, people. Anyway, then after that, what you want to do obviously is get the foot tabbed back into place. So no more ankle tilts for Ironhide, sadly enough. Then you want to shift this out on the double hinge in here. Also rotate this in a little bit. So just take this big piece here and double hinge this out. And rotate this up as well. And then what you want to do is you want to untab it from in here. So untab it to the side as well. Also with this, you want to rotate this piece around and fold it down. You want to take this inner... No, wait. You don't want to rotate it around. I do seem to be getting a lot confused nowadays. I don't know what is wrong with me. I did actually not get a lot of sleep last night. Anyway, you want to rotate this out on the double hinge and rotate this out as well and tab that in. And then you want to rotate this whole thing in and rotate the toe up. So rotate the toe up so that it's aligned, perfectly aligned. And then basically you want to make sure that this whole section here aligns. Do the same thing on the other side. So just rotate this around so that the whole thing kind of compresses in on itself. Come on. You can do this. I believe in you. There you go. Just get it around there. Get it around like so. After that, basically, you want to also kind of get everything in here kind of tapped together. Certain things are going to be easier to do than others. Like this is probably not that difficult. But then getting the back here tapped together is a little bit of a mess. I do not like the way that this works. Also, how did you get undone? Like so-ish. I forgot to get this done. That was a little bit more difficult than I would have liked to admit to get that one. Also, there are tabs in here that this is going to tab into. So we're just going to tab that in right there. This is a little bit undone. We'll adjust things as they need to be adjusted. And then with this, you want to kind of come in at an angle and get it under there. Hopefully you saw that with the roof part. And then here we have good old-fashioned Ironhide in his vehicular form. So let's get Ironhide back into his robotic mood. So what you want to start off with is I need my part separator. I still need to remember to come prepared. Anyway, you kind of want to come under here in order to lift this bad boy up, move it backwards. Also take these panels here and untab them from in here and rotate them down. And then you can split this whole back assembly. I mean, you can try to split the whole back assembly. Just split it all up. Even here at the top, just split the whole back assembly. This will allow you to then be able to rotate these bad boys out and click them into place. There you go. Then what you want to do with this is fold this down. Then you want to double hinge this up, which apparently already happened. So yeah, double hinge this up, push it in, push this down, and then you want to take this and rotate it in, but on this inner double hinge. You want to double hinge this in. Otherwise, everything is not gonna line up here, and then you want to tab everything into place. Like so, and then fold out the foot. So do the same thing on the other side. So we'll just double hinge this stuff in, and then obviously this is gonna come down. These two gray tabs here are gonna slide into the 2 slots right there, and then these 2 tabs here are gonna slide in 2 slots right there. So basically just get one side done, and then push in the okay, maybe not. Push in the other side as well. There you go. Fold out the toe, and also make sure that the ankle tilt works a bit. So just untap the ankle tilt, rotate the legs here around, rotate the waist around, and there you go. We got a pair of legs, boys. We got a pair of legs. Then with the top part, what you want to do is you want to take this here and untab it from in here and rotate this off to the back. Then you want to take the arms. Okay, hand falls off for no reason at all, other than the fact that it can, but tab it back in. Rotate these pieces out like so, and also untab them. Straighten this whole thing out a bit. Rotate this up and tab it in. Rotate this up and tab it in. Rotate this down. Rotate this down. And then we'll take this whole assembly and get it away from this whole thing, so that you can rotate this all the way around and then put it back in, but this time in the opposite direction, obviously. Tap that into place like so. Then what you want to do with the arms here is take this and rotate this around. Which is supposed to be at the front? I don't actually know. Let's just put this at the front. So rotate this around so that this is sitting like so, with this gap here towards us. Rotate this out, take these back pieces here and rotate them out, rotate them around, and then fold them over the shoulders, because they will become the shoulder pads. And then finally, for the back assembly here, what you want to do is you want to undo this, rotate this in, and then fold this in. And then these 2 tabbies here are going to slide into the 2 slots in the back right there. So basically, you want to take this, line it up, tab it in. And then here we have good old-fashioned Ironhide man in his robotic move.